Hello everyone, my name is Carlos Franco and welcome to a very special feature on Inside Buena Park. Today we're at Buena Park High School for the all-school track and field meet. We'll be meeting some of the organizers, some of the young athletes as well. I hope you're just as excited as I am because we're in for quite a thrill. This event is for students ages 5 through 13 years old from in and around Buena Park. The aim is to introduce them to track and field as a healthy and friendly competition. All of the participants will be competing in running, throwing, and long jump events. Today's track and field meet marks the return of this event to Buena Park since it was last held in 2009. With over 240 kids coming out for today's event, the weather was great and the kids were ready to have a good time. Stay tuned everyone because the action is just heating up.
Good evening and welcome to Buena Park High School for the 2014 All-City Youth Track and Field Meet.
All right, 1,600 winners.
Here I am with Michelle, Community Service Coordinator of Buena Park. And Michelle, please tell me, this is such a great event. How many kids are competing here?
We have a total of 241 kids registered in the event.
And where are they all coming from?
The kids this year came from our local schools in the Buena Park and Centralia School District and St. Pius and some other private schools around the area. They're also residents of Buena Park.
Very cool. Is this only open to Buena Park residents?
This year it's open to Buena Park residents, or they can also go to school in the Buena Park or Centralia school districts and be eligible for the meet.
Are there any plans to expand on that?
Maybe in the future. We'll see how this year goes, and if we're serving our community, then we're all for looking ahead.
Oh, speaking of which, how does this benefit Buena Park as a city?
We are hoping to run programs that are going to have kids be healthy, learn healthy competition. It's okay to compete, but give them something to do that's getting around, running outside, having some fun.
Wow, yeah, definitely. And this is such a huge event. Tell me, how are you working all of this? Who helped you?
This takes a lot of staff to run this event. We have about 20 rec leaders that are actually working the event. We also have about another 20 to 30 volunteers that come in and make sure that the kids get where they need to go. So we have a lot of help.
Where are the volunteers coming from?
Right now we have volunteers from our Volt program that teenagers can register for through our city. We also have some volunteers from Buena Park High School that came to help us as well. Really?
And you helped coordinate all of that?
Actually, I had contacts that were able to get me their volunteers, so they coordinated that in the most part, but coordinating the meet, yes.
Definitely. Well, this is such a good event. What a great turnout. I bet everything is going swell. Thank you very much, Michelle.
Thank you.
Well, look who I ran into. Dr. Swift, council member in Buena Park. What a pleasure it is to meet you.
Oh, well, it's nice being here. It's a beautiful spring day, nice temperature for all the athletic events.
And I understand you have 3 grandkids competing here today?
I do. Isabella, who's a second grader, is running and doing the long jump, and Liam and Diego are all running and throwing the softball.
Very cool. And how important is athletics for the youth today?
You know what? It's important for kids to move. And if they can be in a track meet like this, no pressure, and then later on when they go to school and they do athletics, it's very important because your brain needs that activity. School isn't just about sitting in a desk and doing work. It's also about moving, because as you move, you need to experience lessons in as many senses as possible, and moving is one of your senses.
That's excellent. Now, tell me a little bit about the involvement that the City Council had with this event.
Well, we have had an all-city track meet for decades, I think. I remember my 4 daughters participating when they were young, and they're all in their 30s now. And anyway, and then it had to be postponed for several years, or canceled rather, because of lack of finances. But I brought up to the council that this is too important for us to do, and we have a problem with little kids being eating too much and being a little on the obese side, so we need to do everything we can as a city to provide an outlet for them to move and get their exercise. So this was just wonderful to come back.
That's excellent, Dr. Swift. Now, can you tell me a little bit, if you could say something to the kids out there watching right now, what would it be?
I think just try anything. Don't worry if you don't win. You don't have to be the fastest. My last name is Swift, but not because I'm fast at anything other than sewing. I married into that name, but it's just important to participate. And then as you do different events, you find what you really like, and the more you practice, the better you get.
Thank you very much, Dr. Swift. That was great. I can't wait to see the rest of this event.
It's a wonderful event. And look how many people from the city are here.
Runners, take your mark, get set, and then the gun. When you hear the gun, you run as fast as you can, as straight as you can to those guys down there, all right? Stay in your lane, stay in your lane. All right, if you slip and fall, we'll start it again, okay? So come up to, but not on that white line, okay?
Now here we are with Earl Bench, total all-star over here in Buena Park High School. Tell us a little bit about this event.
This event of Buena Park High School working with the community. We're trying to build up youth sports in the community. We have. If you know anything about Buena Park, I think we're 11th highest population in Orange County with 83,000. But if you know that, and then you look at sports in other neighboring communities like La Habra and La Salle and La Palma, we should be one of the dominant powers in Orange County, and we're not, because a lot of our kids are playing in other communities, and then they go to high school in those areas. So we have the real estate here, but we don't have that small town feel. And I grew up in Buena Park, and we don't have that at the local football game and the baseball game, where you have, people that don't even have a kid going here coming to the event. So talking to one of my former colleagues and former mayor, Dr. Beth Swith, she touched me into the idea that, one, building up, starting earlier, not just building with our athletes here at the school, but starting earlier, all the way down to kindergarten. So you get parents coming on campus, helping the city, that we kind of in the past as a high school have kind of, what can you do for us, instead of looking at it as what can we do for the school. Now we have a new principal, Jim Coombs, a new athletic director, Alvin Graham, and one of their big emphasis is having each sports team do one community event each year. Reach out to the community, do something, put the people in the stands like this, open up our venue. We have a great facility that nobody knows about, and bring people here. Another thing that Dr. Swith was telling me about, that last year, Buena Park fifth graders had I think it was the 5th highest obesity rate on BMI of whole Orange County. And that's just because the kids didn't have enough opportunity. Buena Park City does a great job, but they need more fields, they need more coaches, they need all those things. So here at the high school, we're trying to provide that. Get our coaches to do volunteer work, open these kind of things up, and you see it brings the community together. It's a good deal.
What do you think the takeaway is that these kids get from competing in these type of events?
Well, the takeaway, a kid that's involved, not just physically healthy, but mentally healthy. They have parents, they have coaches, they have adults, whether it's older brothers and sisters or people in the community or the church. They're going to be a more well-rounded kid. They have adult supervision and encouragement, and that's going to build them up to be better citizens in our community. In high school, kids that are involved in an extracurricular activity or a sport, it's a proven fact they score higher, they have better grades, they're more involved. There's something at stake that's not just the books.
Is there any invitations you'd like to send out, any shout outs to the community so that they can continue this?
Definitely. You can always go on the Buena Park High School website. We have information about camps. Most of the camps are free for the kids. You can go on buenapark.com, check out what the city has to offer. They also do a really good job of sending out a mailer for every quarterly event. There's tons of classes, and it's for any kid. I mean, there's everything from arts to dance to cooking to sports. You'll find something in there that will be for your kid. So there's definitely another opportunity, whether you're waiting for next year's track event or whether you're ready to sign up next week. There's something for your kids.
Excellent. Thank you very much. I know a lot of parents out here are very excited that their kids are competing, and they hope to continue this in the next year as well. Thank you very much, Mr. Bench.
It's good to see a former student doing well.
At this time, second call for the 400-meter run. All 400-meter runners, second call.
How excited are you guys? Did you compete today, man?
Awesome.
Okay, all right, very cool. What about you, man? Did you compete?
No.
That's the cousin.
came to support.
Came to support. That's real cool. Now tell me, St. Pius, what grade are you guys in approximately?
7th grade. 8th grade. 7th grade.
7th grade.
7th grade.
Very cool. Are you guys planning on going in high school and actually competing too? Who is? Raise your hands. Raise your hands if you're going to compete in high school. Oh, we got 100% participation here. How excited are you going to play today?
I'm very excited.
Is this your first time?
No.
I saw you training and stretching out there. You look like a pro already. You plan on competing?
Yes.
For how long?
As long as I can go.
What's your favorite part of the track meet today?
The 200 millimeter run, but I haven't done it yet.
Okay, you haven't done it yet. Is it fun so far? Are you waiting? Did you stretch?
Yeah.
What type of event did you guys compete in?
Okay. The 1600 meters, the 400 meters, and the long jump. I did the 400 meters, the softball throw, and I'm going to do the 200 meters.
So you're still competing, and you already finished, right? What place did you get?
First place in the running events and 4th place in the long jump.
What about you, man? Are you gonna win this last one?
I'll do my best.
With a time of 21 seconds.
Well, there's still a ton of activity here at the Buena Park All-City School Track and Field Meets. We hope you had a lot of fun. Remember, I'm Carlos Franco. I'm gonna hang out for a little bit, but I want you to join us for the next time on Inside Buena Park.
We have the results of the 2006 girls 100-meter run.
The All-City Schools Track and Field Meet is supported by the City of Buena Park, Community Services Department, and Buena Park High School.